Hello and welcome to the season finale of My Husband and I Season 2. We're happy to announce our next couple.
Brett and Patty, they're our retired couple. We've been through lots of couples through this season, through different stages of their marriage, and we're really excited to introduce this couple to you. We've known them for a really long time. I've known them since I was young, and
I've known them since they started babysitting me when I was little, and they've just been a real inspiration for our family, and we hope they'll be just as inspirational to you. Enjoy!
I'm Brent,
And I'm Patty,
and we have 3 grown children
and 7 grandchildren, and we've been married for 41 years.
and 10 days.
did you look that up?
No, I just thought about it this morning. Well, since we've retired, we've been able to do more traveling, especially for longer periods of time. Instead of having to be back for work, within a week or two, we can take a 5-week trip, and that's been a blessing for us.
Also, if you want to do a project, you have to get it done on that weekend, or if you don't want to finish it that day, you always have the next day. And I used to want a lot of Brent's time, need a lot of Brent's time. And now that we're retired and he's home a lot and he's around a lot, then I don't need as much of his time.
That's a nice way of putting it. Like everybody else, there's the essentials in any marriage. You've got the money, the sex, the family, those kinds of things. But I think we've gotten on the same page on those within the first half of our marriage, and yet there's still challenges. Probably one of the biggest obstacles that I have been able to get through is knowing and learning to love God first before her. I mean, she's tangible, she's flesh. I see her every day, I talk to her, and she's easy to love. If I don't spend that kind of time with God, then I don't get to know him as intimately as I know her.
Communication, that's a tough one right now, and so we're working on that. I mean, it's getting better. We have to keep reminding ourselves that we're both on the same page.
It's assuming good intent, loving the person you're communicating with, and just keep trying. Probably every couple has, recommendations for each other, the things that they've learned. One thing I've learned is there's no perfect normal for any couple. We're all different, we're all unique, and God intended that. So what you read in a magazine or see on TV is not necessarily normal. Matter of fact, it's probably not normal.
The other thing we do is we have what we call 10-second kisses.
Ooh.
And, sometimes when you just aren't, he might be working in the garage or I'm somewhere else and maybe we're distracted. Well, just kind of walk up and do our 10-second kiss and, by then we're okay. So I don't know, that keeps us connected.
It does. It really, there is a connection. A 1 or 2 second kiss is a 1 or 2 second kiss, and a 10-second is not exactly getting a room, but it's reconnecting with one another in a way that you remember your husband and wife, and you're no longer distant from one another. We all have challenges, and we make up, and everything is good again, except we may not have closed the loop on what that particular issue is. So she's been really good about saying, okay, we're not going to agree on it tonight, and we don't want to go to bed angry, so let's set a date, a time, not an exact time to meet again. Then you can look at that situation in clear air, make a decision, and then later when it comes around again, because it will, you will have already agreed on something, and then it's much more difficult to change your mind in the middle of battle. Do you want to do it?
Something goofy, I don't know.
Yeah, what's goofy? You're the goofy one.
So, if any of you are young and you want to learn from old fogies, then you can apply some of the things you've learned and look forward to the era of our life that we're in. But also realize that God is causing growth throughout our relationships at all times, and it doesn't stop when you get old. It gets different and often requires even more patience. So, Lord bless you in your walk as He has in ours.
Amen.
Perfect.
thanks for watching season 2 of My Husband and I. We're really glad that you got to watch. We're also really excited for season 3 coming up in June. This season was a really busy time for us, so we focused on other couples for the most part. But next season, which starts again in June of next year, we're really excited to kind of go back to a similar format to season 1 where we were on tape a little bit more. So
Yeah, so as we're moving on to the next stage in our life with parenting, we're probably gonna more focus on us and just how our life is going.
and
Should be
raising
fun.
a kid.
Yeah. Hope to see you next season. See you later.
Bye.